Hi, it's Aphasia Awareness Month, and I'd like to talk to you about being a carer of an aphasia sufferer. My daughter had a stroke at the age of 33, completely unexpected. It left her with right-sided paralysis and aphasia. It took us a while until we understood and knew that she actually had aphasia. Unfortunately, this was nearly 9 months after her stroke. We knew she had speech difficulties, but we didn't know the name of those difficulties. That awareness made a big difference to her life and to ours. Before then, she was depressed, she was almost suicidal, and really lacking in confidence, in drive, and felt that her life was worthless. But with the knowledge of the fact that she had aphasia and the fact that you can work towards improving it, made such a big difference to her and to us. Obviously, her stroke affected her father and myself considerably, and it does to any person who's been involved. As carers, our lives changed completely. We were retiring and had plans of our own, and it was quite hard to have to move our daughter back home to live with us and then to ferry her around to all of her appointments because she was unable to drive until 2.5 years after her stroke. So there's a lot of adjusting to do when a person moves back home and becomes involved in your life. At first, it was also really hard because of her aphasia. She couldn't always tell us what was wrong, and that was frustrating for all of us. Even just a simple thing as feeling unwell, she'd get upset because she couldn't tell us exactly what was wrong. What has changed for us, though, has been contacting other aphasia sufferers. Fortunately, we were able to get involved in a local aphasia communication group, and that has been a lifesaver, both for our daughter and for us as carers. Social contact is so important. Meeting other people with the same condition and having total acceptance by those people, no matter how good your verbal skills are. And as a carer, it's also great to meet other carers and to discuss any issues that you might be having, particularly with the NDIS, with getting speech therapy, mobility issues, all sorts of things. You do not feel as if you are alone anymore. I also would encourage anyone who is a carer of an aphasia sufferer to seek guidance from the Australian Aphasia Association. Check their website, become a member, have a look at the guides and the publications that they produce, and get updates from them on tips, on courses, on research that is being conducted. And having an aphasia sufferer living with you can be a challenge, but it can also be fun. You quickly learn that it is important to speak to your aphasia sufferer slowly, one question at a time, and avoid any distractions and external noises that could be a problem. Give them time to answer. Remember, they've only lost their language, not their intelligence. And be prepared for some funny things to pop out of their mouths from time to time. And all of those little things can make life wonderful and enjoyable again for all people involved. I hope you can spread the word about aphasia. It's important that people learn that this is a condition that affects more people than Parkinson's disease, yet very little is known about it. Thank you for listening.